Hello and welcome to the Faded Wildflower Crochet. My name is Rachel. This is Lily, and today we are going to be doing another tier ranking video. This time I'm going to be tier ranking every single project that I made for this channel in 2024, which is, it's a lot. It's a lot of things. So grab a snack, grab a drink, grab whatever project you're currently working on, and let's get started. Okay, here is our tier list. This time I decided to name the tiers after Broadway lyrics because that's just who I am as a person. So our top tier is Livin' It Up on Top, which is a lyric from the show Hadestown, which is one of my favorite Broadway shows I've ever been to. So good, does not get enough credit. I feel like not enough people talk about Hadestown. It is so good. So this is for those projects that I just loved. They're cute, they're useful, whatever it is. Now we have Think of Me Fondly, which is a lyric from Phantom of the Opera. Now, unfortunately, I have never seen Phantom of the Opera in person. I have seen the pro shot of it, and I've also seen the movie, which I actually really like the movie. I know a lot of people don't, but I do like it. So this tier is going to be for those projects that I do really like. I think of them fondly, but they're just not quite the top. Then we have Memories, which is a lyric from Cats. I have also seen Cats. It was very fun. I took my daughter to go see it with me, and it was just a blast. It was such a fun show. But I chose Memories for this tier specifically because when the girl from iCarly, which I can't think of her real name right now, but in School of Rock, when she sings Memories, that is what this tier is for. It's good. I might have like some good memories of it, but it's not, it's just kind of middle of the road. Okay, and then we have Not That Girl, which is obviously a lyric from Wicked. These are the ones that are just like, they weren't great. They're not very cute or whatever it is. But they're not as bad as ones that we're going to put in the bottom tier, which I have named I Hope You Burn, which is a lyric from Hamilton. And these are those projects that are just the worst of the worst. So here are all of the projects. This is so many. And I did not include any that I made for bonus videos or for Patreon or anything like that. And I did not include anything that I was making during a crochet in chat. These are the ones that I specifically made a video for the projects. So let's go ahead and get started. I did put them in order this time. I think they're in the correct order. If some are mixed around, I apologize, but I mostly try to put these in order of when I made them. Okay, so starting from the very beginning, this was the very first Will It On Me video that I ever made, the first video on this channel. Well, the first long form content I made on this channel. I did make some shorts, which I was into making shorts for a while, but I got kind of burnt out on it. So oh my goodness, I have such a special place in my heart for Juicy. I named her Juicy. I still have her. Would never part with her. She's a meaningful little cutie to me. However, I do think I could have done better on her spikes and her wings. They're just like a little bit rushed, to be honest. I didn't quite take the time that I should have then. I think that the pink part, the yarn that I was trying, that looks really great, but all of like her horns and wings and spikes and stuff don't look very good. I'm going to put her in, oh, no, I'm going to put her in Think of Me Fondly because I do think of her quite fondly. I do think she's quite cute, but just not quite the top. Okay, so now we have this owl, which I made where I had AI pick out my project for me. So this is him. I'm not sure what to do with him because I do think he's really cute. I think I'm also going to put him in Think of Me Fondly because he is really cute. I do think I could have done just like a little bit better with the prompt. I just didn't go all out. I had the prompt of like the colors and included green. And so I included like the little green headband, but I think I could have done more. I could have pushed it a little bit further, but it's still really, really cute. I actually am parting with this one. I am trying to sell it on my Etsy shop if anybody's interested. But so I don't love him as much as I love Juicy. I don't have quite. So I could put him in Memories. But now I do think he's really, really cute. So I'm going to leave him right there. Oh, goodness. Okay. So this is a little bird that I made while trying out the True Boo yarn. I'm gonna put it in Not That Girl. Here's the thing, I am trying to judge these projects based on how they look, like how the project looks as a finished piece. But I cannot help but think about the yarn that I used as I was making this one. I actually did sell this little cutie. It went to a loving home, but I don't love it. So I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, now we have this little cactus from the very first ever crochet kit that I tried, which is wild to think of that I tried my first crochet kit this year and now I've made so many. But this one, I'm going to put it in. I hope you burn it. Here's the thing. It's not that it's not cute in its own way. I did run out of yarn for this project, if you'll recall. So the pot really doesn't look very good. The pot is not a very good color. It's just kind of simplistic. This is not where I would have put the flower if it were up to me. It's scratchy as well. So just not the best. Let's go right there. Now we have this cute little caterpillar that I made for a video where I thrifted all the yarn to make the project. And this one, these wings are diabolical. They were so bad. I did make them where they could be removed. But the caterpillar itself, I'm going to put it in memories because I do think that it's very, very cute. And I actually sold this one as well. I went to a loving home, but I didn't love, like I said, I didn't love the wings for sure. If we're including the wings, it could even go in Not That Girl because what were those? But the colors themselves were really cute. It was just kind of a fun, simple little project. Nothing crazy, but still cute. Now I have this little alligator that I made with the Lion brand recycled whatever yarn that was. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I was being too nice in this video and was like, oh, it's still really cute. And I actually do kind of like it in the end. I don't. I'm gonna put it in Not That Girl. It's not terrible. It's just not great. It's just not my favorite thing that I've ever made. I'm not sure that this was the right project for this yarn either. Yeah, it's just gonna go right there. Okay, now we have these two cuties, which are the girlies from Do We Know Them? I Crocheted, my favorite YouTubers, because why not? And I love these. So I want to put them in the top tier. I think I'm putting these in the top tier. So my first ones I'm putting in Living It Up on top because I think these turned out so cute. I think based on the photo that I chose of them, their little outfits are cute. You can't see them very well in this photo. I like the headphones. That was a difficult task to get those headphones to work, and I ended up getting them where they're removable, which I really love. I love their little cans that I put like the little fruit on. Just, I loved this project. I really would like to do more projects like this. Those videos don't get as many views as just my regular review videos do, but those are really fun to make, and I just love those dolls. So those are going right there. Oh, now we have this one. I think I am going to put this one. This one was for the cover story Lazy Days, whatever that yarn, the t-shirt yarn that I did not like the yarn at all. I do think the finished project of this looks better than I give it credit for. I'm still going to put it in Not That Girl though, because honestly, it just was not really good enough for me to want to sell. I did give it to my mom because she loves cardinals and she loves anything that I make for her. But I didn't even feel like it was good enough quality for me to sell on my shop. So it is going right there. So now we have Princess Bubblegum and Marceline the Vampire Queen right here. Where to put these? I think I'm going to put them in Think of Me Fondly. I do think they are quite cute. I think I could have done a little bit better on Princess Bubblegum. Her hair was just a little bit lacking. I think the rest of her is cute, and I love Marceline. I think I did 10 out of 10 on that one. But the Princess Bubblegum one, I could have just pushed it a little bit further. But I do remember filming this, and my kids were sick at the time, and I was still pretty new to filming, and I remember it being like a little bit stressful, and so I was just put them out just to have something to put out. But I think that I could have gone back in and done a little bit more with Princess Bubblegum, specifically with her hair. I just wasn't that happy with her ponytail, but still very cute. Okay, now we have the Juicy Couture extra large mushroom that we made. Here's the thing. I do think the finished project is quite cute. However, I did not have big enough eyes at the time. I think these are like 14mm eyes, which was way too small for this project, so it looks a little bit silly. I think I'm gonna put it in Not That Girl. I do think it's really cute, but it's also like really heavy, and I know some people like that. They want like a heavy, like weighted plush almost. It's heavy. I don't really like that. I like my plushies to be more like soft and cuddly more than like weighted. And also the eyes just look silly. The yarn itself was hard to work with, but it looks nice as a finished project. Yeah, I think we're gonna put it right there. Okay, then we have Uncle Iroh. I'm gonna put him in Memories, or no, I'm gonna put him in Think of Me Fondly. So actually, again, I do enjoy making these types of videos where I like replicate something, but other people don't seem to really like these videos, so I don't know. But I do think that he himself is really cute, a good little display piece. But I could have done maybe a little bit more. Again, it's always the hair. I feel like I have a hard time with getting like cartoon character hair right. I probably could have done strands and it would have looked better than crocheting it all in one piece like I did. I don't know. There's just something a little bit off about the hair to me. Okay, now we are getting into the video where I tested rainbow yarn, and these are all 4 of the rainbow squid that I made. So this one is made with the Big Twist Living yarn, which I do like that yarn. I didn't love it for this project though, because there is no red on it, and I kind of was frustrated about that. I'm gonna put it in Memories. I do think it still is really cute, and I love the texture of it. And this one actually sold as well to one of you guys. So if you are the owner of this cute little squid, then shout out to you. I do think he's really cute, but just not, I was disappointed that we didn't get to the red portion of the yarn. So it just wasn't the right yarn for this project. Okay, now we have this one, which was the Big Twist Value Rainbow Bright or something like that. I'm going to put this one in Not That Girl. It wasn't terrible, but I just did not love this colorway. And I don't even think that it wasn't the right project. I can't even think of a project that I would really like this colorway. It's just not my favorite. I didn't really like the random patches of black in there. At the time that I filmed that video, I was like, oh, this would make a cute spider at Halloween time. But I just was not inspired to pick up this yarn again. I do think it's on my shelf almost in its entirety. Yeah, just not my favorite. Okay, now we have the Super Saver Stripes one, which was my favorite of the bunch. It was most people's favorite. I think I'm going to put it in Think of Me Fondly or Memories. Because the problem with this one is it is Super Saver. So it is scratchy. Not the softest thing ever. It looks cute. I'm going to put it in Memories. Am I going to put it in Memories? I like it better than I like this one, though. So maybe we'll put it like ahead of it. But if it'll cooperate with me. There we go. I do really like the way that it looks. Don't love the way, like I love the texture of this one better than this one, but I like the way this one looks. Now we have the Karen Simply Soft. And I ended up kind of liking I didn't love this colorway in general of this yarn, but I did like the way that this one looked. I think I'm going to once again put this in Memories because I do like the way this plushie looks. I like the way that the colors started to line up, but I wish they would have lined up for the top of the head portion, but just like the way that the pattern worked up, that's not how it worked out, but it does look pretty cool. Okay, now we have this rat that I made with the Red Heart brushed yarn, and I feel like I liked it as I was making it. It was fun to work with. As a finished plush, do I love it? I do like it. I think I'm going to actually put this one in Memories or Think of Me Fondly. I think I'm going to put it in Memories because it is really cute, but I am thinking about my rat that I have it made in the velvet yarn that I made with it originally, and I just like that one so much more than I like the brushed yarn. Just looks wise, I do like the texture of the brushed yarn, but it's just not one that I think about very much. So we are just gonna put it right there. Now we have this bag that I made for my niece. This is particularly the one I made for my niece, but in that video, I made one for both of my daughters as well. And I'm just gonna judge them all together because I feel the same about all of them. And that is that I think of them fondly. These turned out really cute. And this bag right here, that is my niece's, is her favorite thing ever. She carries it with her everywhere. She snuggles with it. She absolutely loves this. So that makes me really happy to think about. So we're going to put it right there. That was really fun. And I would definitely make bags again in that same way. I don't know that I would make bags again out of this chenille yarn, just because it is not the highest quality yarn ever. I like it for what it is, but I would like to do a bag project like this again, but in a different yarn. Oh, this one is out of order. This one needs to go back with these worm friends over here. Okay, now we are getting into the 2 dinosaurs that I made for the video where I tested out the Dollar Tree kit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This one goes, and I hope you burn, the dinosaur that was from their kit. I did not love this. It looked so strange, and I'm gonna be honest, not to toot my own horn, but I think my version actually looked better than the version on the packaging. But even my version was like, not very great. So we're gonna put that there. Now we have the one that I made with the Dollar Tree supplies. I kind of made my own version of it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to actually put it in Not That Girl. It is way cuter than this one, in my humble opinion. So this one, I just didn't really love the colors. I was kind of just working with what I could find at the Dollar Tree at that time. But I don't know. I could have done better, I think. Again, it's like one of those that I could have like pushed a little bit more, but I'm not putting it in any of the higher categories because I just don't think that it's as cute as any of these other projects. So now we have this one that I made with the Dream Chenille yarn. And his little head is cut off. You can't see it in this photo, but it is a little dinosaur that I got just from a free Instagram pattern from, I think it's Nooks and Hooks is their username. And this is cute. This is cute. I think I'm just going to put it in memories though, because it was, you know, maybe not the best yarn for this project in retrospect. It was really cute though. But I am just going to put it right here. Now we have this little lovey that I made. I made this for my youngest niece. And I had found a partially made project at the thrift store. And then I finished it for them. And I thought that that was really fun. I don't think the video was very good. Again, just I've had some videos that are very hit or miss as I figure out this whole YouTube thing. But I do think that the finished project was quite cute. I think I'm going to put it in Think of Me Fondly because it was really cute. I don't know that it's quite top tier. And I feel a little bit weird because I didn't make any of this blanket portion. Somebody else made that, but that was the point of the project. So, yeah. But I do think that it turned out really cute and my sister-in-law loved it. So now we have this fox that I made with the Pioneer Woman yarn, which I love the way this little fox looks. I'm tempted to put him, I think I am. I think I'm going to put him in Living It Up on top. I love the way he turned out. I like to display him. I like to have him out as decor. He's so cute. I love the colors. I didn't love this yarn. I did like it. I didn't love it. But I do love the way the sweater looks with the different stripes and stuff. But yeah, I have a soft spot in my heart for him because he kind of started my obsession with making animals in sweaters. And that theme continued on. So I am going to put him right here. So, oh, that is why this one was further up. So this one was made with the Walmart yarn, which is why it was further. So I messed up there. But this one, so I actually made 3 of these and they are really cute. And I like this yarn. I just don't think I liked this yarn for this project. And then I just forget about it and I haven't picked it up again. I just don't think it was the right one for this project. So I am going to put it in Not That Girl because they are cute, but they're not like my favorite thing ever. So now we're getting into the other worms from the Fluffy video. So first we have this one, which was made with the Catch Fluffy. I do think that this one was really cute, and I kept saying that it looked like a Muppet. And a lot of you really loved this one, and one of you guys bought it. Shout out to you. Think of Me Fondly, I think is where this one belongs, because I do think of that one quite fondly. It was very cute, and it was pretty fun to make. And I do think that Catch Fluffy works pretty well for where I've since made more in this yarn for this project. So I do think that it works quite well. Now we have this one, which is made with the Pip Squeak, Bernat Pip Squeak. I have a hard time saying that word for some reason. Pip Squeak. There we go. This colorway is just not my favorite, and I'm just so disappointed that this yarn doesn't come in more colors because I do love the texture. But I am going to put this one in Memories. I don't like it as much as I liked the Catch Fluffy one. So now we have the one made with the little bunny, Premier Little Bunny. I'm so sorry, but I am going to put this one in Not That Girl because I just didn't love the way the colorway specifically worked for this. And I personally don't love the texture. I know a lot of people do. It's just not for me. So I am going to put it right there. I do think it's cute. It is cute. It could go in Memories, but for me, I'm going to put it in Not That Girl. Now we have the one made with the Lion brand one, which was not fun to make because this yarn irritated my hand. It is so cute. I am almost tempted to put it in Living It Up on top because it was so cute. And again, I have already, so I sell worms. Like I've said this several times on this channel, but if you want a good seller for your Etsy shop or for a market, worms are where it's at. People love to buy worms. And this one almost looked like a little caterpillar because it was so fluffy. And I am, like I said, tempted to put it on Living It Up on top, but I think it's going to go right here. Think of Me Fondly. It was really cute. It's a great yarn for that project. However, it is just so thick. Not my favorite to work with and did irritate my hands. So there you go. Now we have these bags that I made for my daughters last year as their teachers' gifts, their teachers' end of school year gifts. And I am just putting one photo. I'm putting them together. But I did think that these turned out really cute. I think I'm going to put them in Think of Me Fondly. I think these were a good gift, first of all, to make like a little bag that's the size of somebody's phone and then have like a little plushie hanging off the side. I think that that's a really cute. I love the idea. I do wish, though, that I would have lined them with some fabric. That probably would have just elevated it even just a little bit more. But they did turn out cute visually, and I do think that they're quite practical gifts. So now we are getting into the hearts that I made, the Hobie hearts, and start with this one, which is made with the Rainbow 8/8 cotton. I'm gonna put this one in Memories. I do like it. I just didn't love it particularly for this project. I said this in my other tier ranking video, but I do think this yarn just works better for other projects. But overall, it was quite cute, just not like my favorite. Now we have the one that I made in the Boheme Velvet. Now, if this would have been in a different color, I just wasn't thinking about what project I was going to make. When I ordered these colors, I was just like, ooh, pretty colors. Let me put them in my cart without really thinking about what I wanted to make. And it ended up making hearts. And the orange color for the heart is like not the best choice maybe. But the actual yarn for this project was pretty good. I still think I'm going to put it in Memories, though, because if it would have been like red or pink or something like that, it would have been a little bit better, but still pretty cute. Now we have the one made in the XL Amigo, whatever, the acrylic one. I think I'm going to put this one again in Memories. It's cute. It's good, but it's just, kind of, again, middle of the road. Not the best yarn ever, not the worst yarn ever. And the project itself it's cute, but it's not my favorite. Now we have the one made in the toucan yarn. Now this one I'm going to put in Think of Me Fondly. This was my favorite of the bunch, both in the way that it turned out and just the yarn that itself. But I did add a couple of extra rows for some reason. I just was not reading the pattern right. It was not the pattern's fault. It was mine. So the heart is a little bit longer than I would like it to be, but that is not the pattern's fault. So because of that, do I want to put it in Memories? No, I'm going to keep it right here because I do really like it and I love the texture of it. Okay, so now we have this little pig that I made with a crochet kit, and I am not remembering the name of this crochet kit. That's terrible, but my brain is just not wanting to remember it right now. I will put it on the screen. Now, this was cute. I feel like this one, I didn't love that the mechanism doesn't walk straight. It walks like in a kind of circle almost. My kids did love these and still play with them from time to time. Let's see. I'm just gonna put it in memories though. I did really love the yarn in this kit. There was a lot to love about this project, but I think because it doesn't walk straight, I am gonna put it here. I think that if that walking mechanism was a little bit better, I would maybe put it a little bit higher, but it is cute for what it is. Now we are getting into the stars that I made for my sparkle yarn video. First, the burnout one. I do think this one is cute, but I remade this pattern a little bit chunkier in this same yarn, and I do think that it turned out cuter. I think I made the points a little too long when I made this one. I think I'm gonna put it in memories. It is cute, but just not quite on the top. Now this one, is this the red heart one. It's so hard to tell the difference on my camera. I think this is the red heart one. This one is not that girl, no, this one's not that girl. It's not the worst. This one was kind of falling apart. The metallic part of the yarn was coming off and it was splitting a lot and the texture is just not that great. So we are going to put it here. It does visually look cute though. And I love the amount of sparkliness this one has, but we're going to put it right there. Then we have the one that I made with the Karen Party, I think it's called. I do like this one. I loved the way that the sparkles were like a rainbow color. I definitely put too big of eyes on that one, but a lot of people said that they liked it. I'm going to also put this one in memories. Cute, but you know, not the best ever. Now, this one is going straight to I Hope You Burn because this one was made with that Troy yarn, whatever you want to call it. That shed so bad. It made it just unusable. This is literally, I don't even remember where I put this. I think this is just like shoved in a drawer somewhere because I feel weird throwing it away. But like, I don't even want my children playing with this because it sheds so bad. And it is unfortunately the cutest thing ever. So cute. Love the sparkles. But it is just completely unusable. So it is like, again, I would love having it like sitting on my shelf because it's so cute. But I literally don't want anyone touching it because it falls apart when you touch it. It's so bad. Now we have my magic dolphin, which you cannot see her face in this photo. That's okay. I'm going to put her in memories as well. I do think she was cute. I think again, just like I could have done, do I want to put her in Think of Me Fondly? I want to put her in Think of Me Fondly. I'm actually going to move her up because I do think she turned out quite cute. And I do think of this project quite fondly. You can't see it in this photo, but I think I could have done a better job on her horns. I think I could have just like pushed it a little bit further. But I do think that this was really cute. And I think that the people that watched this video liked it, but it was a very low watched video. Because again, these kind of like challenge videos don't do as well, but I do like doing them. So, yeah, we're going to put her right here. She's really cute though. Now we have the video where I tried out 4 different patterns, starting with the astronaut. I love this guy. I think I'm going to put him in Think of Me Fondly because I liked this project. I love the pattern itself. It was so fun. And I do think he is quite cute. I did struggle a little bit with carrying the yarn for the like helmet portion, this black helmet portion. So it's a little bit off, but I've since learned from you guys some better techniques for doing that. And anyway, I do think he's quite cute though. And I love the position. He sits very nicely on a shelf. Just love it. We have this little kitty cat. And I'm again forgetting the name of the designer. I will have it on the screen. But this one was made for my daughter. And it was cute. And it was pretty fun. It was made with a video tutorial. I'm gonna put it in memories though, because if I'm being honest, I completely forgot about this one, which is like not the best sign ever that I forgot about this one. It is cute though. I have nothing against it. It's just maybe not my favorite projects I've made this year. Okay, now we have this hot air balloon, and I don't remember the name of this designer either, but this one, oh, I'm so sorry to this one, but I'm putting it in Not That Girl. I, again, had trouble with the carrying of the yarn in this one, which, again, I have now since learned better methods for that. I also think that it was just not the right yarn for this project. I did have my daughter pick out the project and the yarn she wanted with this, and so we can blame her for that one, but I just don't think it came together quite well. It is cute, and my daughter liked it, but I just don't like it, so we're gonna put it right there. Oh, now we have a star going straight to the top. This is an owl made with, again, I reference this designer so much, but I don't know how to say their name. And so I will have it on the screen, but this is a snowy owl that I made. And I mean, she sits in my background all the time because she is just so cute. And I made the fluffy version as well, which I don't have on this list because I made that during a crochet in chat. So I didn't specifically make that for a video, but oh my goodness, I love this pattern. So cute, adorable. Have made 3 times now. So you can tell I love that design. Okay, now we have this squid that I made in Premiere Puzzle. I like this one. It was really fun to make. I love the texture of it. I like the colors of it. But I think I'm just going to put it in memories because in my memory, it doesn't stand out that much. But I do like it. Yeah, we're going to put it right there. Okay. Now we have the infamous bag that I made out of the Target kit, which is far and away my most watched video, which is wild. I have no idea why that happened, but this project, it does look cute. It was a pain in the butt and it isn't lined, so it isn't really that usable. I am planning on decorating with it somehow because I do love the colors. So I don't hope that it burns, but it's just not that girl. It could be much better. And I do think I did the best that I could, but I definitely messed up on where I fit the handles. And people commented all kinds of wild things on that video. Most people agreed with me that the pattern wasn't very well written, but some people were like, "You're just stupid. How could you not understand how to do this?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not that experienced at making bags. So it's funny to me that that's my most watched video when I'm not that experienced at making bags and much more experienced at amigurumi, as you can see. Okay, this one is going straight to I hope you burn. I'm sorry to this bird, but this yarn was, I honestly thought that I wasn't going to have anything to show for this. So I'm happy that I at least came up with this. But it is not very cute. It is like so solid that I think I said it in this video, but if you threw it at somebody, it would hurt. It's like a rock. Not a great project. My daughter actually loves it. Like she likes putting it in the basket and she thinks it's fun to play with, but not my favorite. Not very cute. I did my best with what I was given, but not good. Now we have this one, which is the unicorn that I made based on my daughter's drawing. I'm going to put her in Think of Me Fondly. That was so fun to make. And again, it was like not a very well viewed video. I do think that I would put this on Living It Up on top if I would have had better colors. I really just didn't want to go out and buy more yarn. I wanted to use yarn from my stash and this was as close as it got. But I do think it would have looked a little bit better if I would have had colors that matched the drawing a little bit more, but still cute. And my daughter loved it, so it's going right there. Now we have this frog that I made with the fluffy yarn. Now, the fluffy yarn was not my favorite. You guys know this, that it was all right. It was not terrible. And I kind of just like breezed through it, but it's just one that I just don't think about. But I do think that this frog is so cute and so silly that I gave it like a little frown. I think I'm going to put it in memories. I could also put this in Think of Me Fondly, but I just don't love the way this yarn kind of sheds when you mess with it too much. So So yeah, it's gonna go right there, but this frog is so cute and it makes me smile when I look at it. Okay, now we have our two glow in the dark ones. The one made with the chenille yarn, which is this mushroom, is going straight to I Hope You Burn because I just do not like the texture of this yarn at all. I was not able to make my full ghost puppy in it because there wasn't very much yardage, but even just the finished product itself, like it looks okay, but not great. I don't know. Maybe it's a problem with me because other people commented that theirs would glow just fine. But for me, it was just not as much of a wow factor as I was expecting. Maybe my expectations were just too high. But yeah, that one's going right there. Now, the Ghost Puppy one is getting bumped all the way up to memories because this one turned out really cute whenever it's just in its regular plushy form, not glowing. I think it's so, so cute. I actually gave this one as a gift to my nephew, but the glowing again is just not as enough of a wow factor. I would bump it up to Think of Me Fondly if the glow was a little bit nicer, but it did turn out quite cute. Okay, now we have all of the ones that I made for the video where I tried out Halloween patterns, free Halloween patterns. First, we have this Leshy. Oh my goodness, I love this one. Do I want to put it? I think I'm going to put it in Living It Up on top. This Leshy pattern, first of all, the pattern is really cute. Now, a lot of these patterns, this one included, do include a lot of felt, which that part is not my favorite. But as far as the finished project goes, so cute. I love this one. I think it's like the perfect Halloween decoration and also just like anytime decoration. I have it sitting on my shelf in the living room and I just love it. I think that this is so cute. And we have this bat, which the designer on this one is Crochet Me Zaddy. I'm so sorry to him, but I think I'm gonna put him in memories. He's cute. I love the colors that I chose. But I also don't love the size of the wings. It's something that I didn't even really think about until I asked my husband, who loves bats, and he was like, the wings just aren't big enough. And then I just couldn't unsee it. You know, when that happens, when you're like, oh, this is so cute and I love it. And then somebody points out a flaw and you're like, I can't unsee that now. I can't unsee that flaw. So I do think that I would bump it up if the wings were a little bit bigger, but you know, he's gonna go right here. He's still very cute. I'm also gonna put this one, which I don't remember the designer name on this one either. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put this one in memories as well. He is cute, but the proportions were off to me. I talked about all that in this video, and it's just like, it's cute, but just not really my favorite thing ever. Very cute though. So now we have the spider, which, oh my goodness, I think I'm going to put this one in Living It Up on top. I don't remember the name of this designer yet again because my brain is just not fully functioning right now. I'm not going to lie to you, but I will put it on the screen. This spider is so cute. I fell in love with this pattern and of all of the ones that I made. So I made 3 more, I think, after this. And of all the ones that I made, I like this one the best. I think this cool peaches and cream, like Halloween yarn is just perfect. I love her. Now we have the Dracula that I made for this circular kit. I am so sorry to this one, but and I'm gonna put him in Not That Girl. I don't dislike him enough to put him. I was about to put him in I Hope You Burn. I hated that the hair was like too big and I had to fold it over. But there were other parts of this design that I did like as something to set on your shelf. It is cute. There were flaws in this design and, you know, not my favorite yarn ever. Not the worst either, but not my favorite. So I'm going to put him right there. He is cute and he will come out at seasonally as Halloween decoration, but I do especially wish that the hair would have been better. Now we have Miss Cordelia Crow that I made with the Bernat Lattice, not Lattice yarn. Oh my goodness. I have to like think in my brain. I don't know why, because I know the word lattice. It's like what you do on top of pies. I know the word lattice, but for some reason, my brain sees that word and thinks Lattice. I don't know. She is so good. I don't think she's quite top. I don't know. She might be living it up on top. I do think I'm going to put it in Think of Me Fondly. And I think the only reason is because, as you can maybe tell from this picture even, her head is a little bit crooked. And the reason why is because I cut my finger as I was sewing this, if you'll remember, if you watch this video. I poked my finger with the needle from the vampire kit. And so I literally had to put a Band-Aid on my finger so I didn't get blood on my project. And I was having to like sew and it just like wasn't the best. So I did end up getting that crooked. That was like the first thing my husband said when he saw it. He was like, you know, it's a little bit crooked. And I'm like, yeah, I was doing my best. Okay. But honestly, that just kind of gives her a little bit of a quirk to me anyway. But I do think that if I would have sewed it on a little bit better, she might be in the top, but we'll put her right there. Now we have Bella the Bulldog. Here's the thing. This design was quite cute, but I didn't love the ears. I didn't love that it was pink in the back of the ears. I think I'm going to put her in Memories. She is cute, and I do love my version better. I didn't put that one on here. I do love the version I made even better, but I love the concept of the design. It just needed a little bit of tweaking, but she is cute. Like, just looking at this photo alone, I'm like, adorable, right? Okay, now we have this bear that I made with the Premier Fluffy. Is that what it's called? Premier Plush. That's what it's called. And this one I talked about in my other tier ranking video that my daughter absolutely fell in love with this guy. They were actively fighting over it, but my older daughter won, and this is now hers. And she named him Taxi. I don't really know why she named him that, but he is very beloved in this household, so he's going straight to the top. I think that that turned out so, so cute. And also, it's just really fun that I made this video in collaboration with my friend Shannon. So just love him. Love Taxi. Again, I don't know why she named him that, but it fits him. I think it fits him. Okay. Oh, now we have Tiny the dinosaur from the Red Heart kit. You guys know where this is going. I hope you burn, Tiny. I'm so sorry to Tiny. The pattern itself was not terrible. I think it's particularly the face. I don't love the proportions either, but I think I could forgive that if the face was a little less creepy. I don't know. Something about that face feels like he's like up to no good. And sometimes that can be cute, but I feel like this one's like, it's a little sinister. I don't know. I don't know what Tiny is up to, but it's not good. I can tell you that. Okay. Oh, man. Now we have this one, which was made with the faux fur. What's it called? Big Twist favorite faux fur. I'm so sorry to this worm, but I kind of also hope he burns. And these two videos were filmed right in a row. It was like two terrible videos right in a row. And a lot of people were saying that they thought he was cute. And I think he maybe looks cuter on camera than he does in real life, if I'm being honest. I love the texture of this yarn in terms of like how fluffy it is and how soft it is, but it sheds so bad. This is another one that I have like put away in a drawer because I don't want anyone playing with it, because when you play with it, the fluff gets everywhere and it irritates me. I don't know what it is, if I'm like a little bit allergic to this fabric. I have no idea why this irritates me so bad, but I'm so sorry to this worm. He's going straight to I hope you burn. Okay, so now we have Miss Dolly, which, fun story. Somebody saw my video and they bought Miss Dolly from me. They asked if they could buy her because they had tried to make this kit and they were getting frustrated with it and they didn't have time in time for Christmas. And so Miss Dolly got shipped to her new home. But I'm sorry to Miss Dolly. This feels sacrilegious, to be honest, to put Dolly and not that girl, because the real Dolly is that girl, okay? Miss Dolly Parton is that girl, but this design itself, now, me giving it the boobs that it deserved should actually bump it up. I think I am. I'm going to bump her up to Memories because of my own choice to give her boobies. But if I were going with the pattern that was in the book, it would be in Not That Girl. I'm going to put her there. She's cute. And there are things that I liked about this design, but the colors of the yarn were so off and scratchy and all the things I talked about in that video already. Okay, now we have the hexagon cardigan that I made as my very first cardigan, and this is going straight to living it up on top. I'm so happy to say I've already worn this sweater so many times. I was worried at first with the balloon sleeves that it would make it where it wouldn't be very wearable, but I think my choice to make the sleeves, as you can see, sweaters usually fit me like this, and my choice to make it fitted to my wrist while having the volume of the sleeves like that was the right choice, because if I would have made those sleeves any longer, they would have been getting in my way. But I love this sweater. I wear it all the time. And my daughter stole this sweater from me and wore it to school, and she got compliments at school. I'm just so happy to say that my very first sweater was a hit. And now I'm kind of nervous to make another one, because what if I make another one and it doesn't live up to this one? I don't know. But I love it, and you guys seem to really love it as well, so that makes me happy. Okay. Now we have this squid, which I made a lot of squids this year. That was definitely the animal of the year for me. I got pretty hyper fixated on this pattern, I'm not gonna lie. It is my own design, by the way. I have it linked down below if you're interested. So this one is made with the Woobles yarn. I'm gonna put her in Not That Girl. I'm so sorry to the squid. It is cute. I could put it in Memories, but I don't love the texture of this yarn. You guys know I'm not gonna keep harping on about how much I don't like t-shirt yarn, but just looking at it, it's cute, and I think that I would put it higher just by looks. Although there are some gaps, so it's where it belongs, right there. Not That Girl. Oh goodness, you guys. This is the only photo I have of this from the crochet box kit. It's going straight to I Hope You Burn. I did not even finish this. I think somebody commented on that, like, why didn't you put the eyes on it? I was like, I'm just not spending any more time than I have to on this project because I hated it so much. You can go watch that video if you want to hear my rant about it, but I mean, honestly, I don't even know what to do with this. I don't know what to do with the remnants of this box either. A lot of people are saying that I should try to get my money back. I don't know. Maybe I still will, but I feel kind of weird about it since I did already start on it. I don't know. But this project is definitely where it belongs. So now we are on to the 4 ornaments that I made for my ornament video, and they were all 4 really good designs. I am going to start with the lollipop. I think I'm going to put this one in Think of Me Fondly because I did mess up on this one, and it was a new skill for me doing the surface slip stitches, and I really liked it, but the back and the front don't quite match because I just didn't get it quite right, or I would put it higher because it looks so cute. It actually really stands out on the Christmas tree. It catches my eye with this swirl design. I do think it's really cute, just not quite to the top. So now we have the sweater, which I think I'm also, man, I'm tempted to put this one on top. I think I am, you guys. This one's really cute. Again, this one looks so good on the Christmas tree, and it was pretty fun to make as well. So yeah, I think that one's going right up there. And a lot of you guys really liked that one. Okay, so now we have this stocking, which I wasn't in love with how this pattern was written. I do think the end result was really cute. So I think it's also going to go on Living It Up on top. This one just looks so good on the Christmas tree. I think that maybe just because they're like in my line of sight right now, like I can look at them and be like, oh, they're so cute. And because I just finished them, it might be like recency bias that I'm putting these ornaments at the top, but they're just so cute. And I'm also going to do the same for the reindeer. This one is just adorable. I love the way it looks. My daughter stole it, I think. Yeah, she stole it. She's like, can I have this ornament when you're done with it? And I'm like, girl, it's for the Christmas tree. She's like, no, but I want it for my room. I think she has it in her room right now. Quite adorable. And I loved making it. 10 out of 10 would make this reindeer again. We are on to our very last one, which is this little piggy. And oh my goodness, he's going straight to Living It Up on top. I cannot get over how cute this one is. Adorable. Loved the pattern, loved the yarn, everything about it. 10 out of 10. So cute. Happy to be ending this tier list on a high note. However, I am realizing now that I do not have my owl on here that I made in my last video because as I'm filming this video, that video is not out yet. But I think I would put her in memories or think of me fondly. I think I would put her in think of me fondly. I do think she's really cute. Love the sweater. I do think that in the end, she ended up looking more like a penguin than an owl. And I think because of that, I would put her in think of me fondly. And also, I do think that all the things that I said in that video, like the sweater was a little bit too big, all of that. It covers up some of the cute yarn. But I do think she's quite cute. So I'm going to go ahead and rank her, even though I don't have the picture on here. I'll just put it on the screen. So here it is, my finished ranking. And I think it's so funny because whenever I looked at my yarn tier list, all of the yarns were kind of more on the bottom than on the top. But with this one, it's almost kind of the opposite. I feel like I have a lot more on the top and the middle than I do on the bottom. Because sometimes even if I don't like a yarn, I end up liking the project that I made with it. It's kind of funny in that way. You'll have to let me know what you think about my list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your opinions? Thank you guys so much for watching and for being here. If you made it to this part of the video, let me know. What were you working on as you watched today's video? If you did like today's video, be sure to hit the like button. You can subscribe, stick around. Let me know what other kind of videos you want to see next. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my Etsy shop. You can join my Patreon where I make bonus videos as well as an exclusive pattern once a month. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time.